We as humans have come into this existence to experience and explore Earth and the rest of our universe. And part of that experience is to create things that both mirror our world and ourselves. So I love video games, and that's probably the reason why you're here too. And in my opinion, video games truly encompass everything that we have here in our experience that we experience every day. If we think about existence and why we're here, like I said, to mirror our world and ourselves, and to create and expand as individuals, as a collective, and as a planet, as a civilization. I believe that video games are humanity's greatest creations because we are experiencing and creating a universe within a universe. And we have ways of interacting with that universe that we, in a way, control and also don't control the outcomes. It's a very interesting concept, and I just really wanted to make this video and get into it. We've managed to combine every aspect, every component of the human existence into one thing, right? Which is a game. And that is, think about it, mathematics, various sciences, physics, engineering, just artwork, and that's my whole thing, right? Up being an animator, the artwork is for me the most fun. But also too, being a 3D animator, I had to also keep all these other things in mind. And the most important and the most human component of the whole thing is communication and choice. Free will. To me, free will, and also not just to me, but if you read all these ancient texts, all this esoteric knowledge, what separates humans from anything else is free will and choice. And as I said, communication, because that's what we're all about. We talk to each other, we communicate, we hug, we kiss, we hold hands. Just standing next to somebody, you can feel a vibe coming off them. So there is so much that goes into communication, and these things are in games. We've managed to take our entire existence and put it into a virtual existence. I just think it's really cool, and there's also so much more that goes into this. Okay, so think about it. Graphics. Graphically, we have been trying to perfect photorealism in video games. So of course I love stylized games, I really do. And that's why I also think that video games are so great, because of all these stylistic choices that you can make and all the different vibes. But when you think about it, photorealism has been something that we as a collective of creators have been struggling with. And now we can make games that are so real looking that sometimes you can't really tell if it's a video or if it's a game. The cinematics and stuff just look amazing. And so when you take that, we're already trying to mimic our world. And of course, a lot of the Renaissance painters and a lot of the Renaissance artists also did this exact same thing. Anatomy has gotten better than it ever was. Think about Michelangelo. I love Michelangelo. He's one of my favorite artists. The thing about Michelangelo is he studied the male form in particular, but he was also very good with the female form as well. But he studied the male form so meticulously that when you look at his sculptures, they're so perfect. It's almost too perfect in terms of the proportion and the way it's laid out and all these things. And then also too, even the paintings were more realistic. They were trying to get that photorealism, as you know, and to them photos didn't even exist right back in the Renaissance. And going from that to even encompassing, we have anthropomorphic characters. The anthropomorphic characters that we make, so we have things like treasure chests with eyeballs on it, or we have a bear, right? Like I always laugh at the bears because, I mean, I don't know if you guys knew this, like bears will literally rip your face off and destroy you. Just so that you understand, bears are not supposed to be cute. Bears will destroy you. We've decided to put big human googly eyes basically on bears and make them really cute looking. We've tried to put our own personalities into bears. Think about Yogi Bear and how he steals picnic baskets. Okay, if you go to Yellowstone, you'll probably get your picnic basket stolen by a bear. I can assure you he's not friendly. But you get what I'm saying. Even Donkey Kong, the beloved Donkey Kong. I love Donkey Kong. Since when does a gorilla look like that? You know what I'm saying? Donkey Kong, big gorilla, and he's got human teeth. It's kind of weird. He smiles. I got a mug over in my closet. He, with him just kind of going like this. Like, smiling like a person. And he's got human teeth, and it's the weirdest thing. Actually, think about it. Even his eyes, right? He's got these, like, bulging eyes that are very human-like. As you know, gorillas don't look like that. We've done a brilliant job of taking everyday things and turning it into a little bit of us. And that's just how humans are meant to experience this whole thing. And getting into the deeper parts of this whole concept is we have created a universe within our universe that is within other multi-dimensions. We, humans, have embodied a concept of source consciousness. So, in a way, we have fulfilled a purpose of taking, as I call the one above all, Marvel fans, it's not that guy. The one above all source, the true creation of however we got here, however this whole thing was made. We are embodying that in video games. Eventually, think about it. There has been AI in video games for years. Years and years and years. We've used enemy AI, friendly AI, all these different things. Now we're talking about artificial intelligence in terms of ChatGPT and all these different things. Imagine if we created, which I remember this. So, Peter Jackson, when he was filming Lord of the Rings Return of the King, and he had the big armies with Rohan and the horses, and they're running down the Battle of Pelennor fields, like the big field, then you had the orcs. That was all done using a 3D animation software called Monster. Massive. So it was done using a 3D software called Massive, which I used. Monster, I feel like it's something else. But what they did is they coded the AI, and the AI actually ran away from all the horses. So they didn't clash, they didn't fight like they were supposed to. The orc army ran, and then the Rohan army was just like, and they went like the other way. In a way, we kind of coded some intelligence there. And then now, AI, imagine a video game or imagine AI gets to a point where it actually starts kind of saying, like, imagine Master Chief saying, what's my name? Who am I? How'd I get here? That would be so strange. And of course, I kind of hope that AI does not get to anywhere near that. Of course, Cortana was an AI. We all saw how that ended up. My point is that we've created, we've become the creators of little mini universes inside of our screens. That I think is really cool. So to me, that's why video games are humanity's greatest creation. Because we've taken everything that we know and everything that exists, both spiritually and physically, and we have implemented it in a playable experience that we all get to enjoy and get to have fun in. To me, that's, how can you get better than that? If only Michelangelo was around now to go ahead and show him, like, hey, this is a 3D model, you could control the guy and walk around, he would probably fall on the floor. And that's the coolest part to me, is that we've come so far. We've come so far as a collective, and we've done so many cool things, and there's so much more to explore and so much more that we're going to be doing in the coming years. Stay high vibrational, stay fun, stay creative. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I would love to talk to you about it. Comment down below, and let's talk, let's chat. I'm curious to see what you think. So anyway, take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.